Hey, hello there, YouTube world. It is me again, just for kicks. I am doing this recording not in my home, but in my aunt's home here in Manila. So yeah, I'm in Manila, just kind of giving you an update with what is going to be happening with this channel and maybe like some future videos or whatnot. First of all, I am about nearing my travels in the Philippines for this period, for the Christmas time. Um, it's been great. I finished some research in Camiguin over the Kinamigin language. I am also going to be talking about just things that's going to happen with this YouTube channel and whatnot. First of all, before I do begin about these updates that I wrote and just whatnot, right? I want to endorse Yannick. Yannick, if you're watching this, hello from Manila. Hoping you're having a good time in France. But anyway, if y'all are watching this, please check out Yannick's channel. I'm gonna put the link down below on the description box. Please check out his channel, like, subscribe, comment, whatever on it, right? Check it out. Yannick is he's just a cool fellow that just does a lot of work in the Philippines, feeding, voluntary work, stuff like that, charity work. Yeah, so please like, subscribe, check him out, check his channel out, check his videos out. Cool guy. Also, another YouTuber I want to endorse is Bahador Alast. So Bahador Alast, he's a YouTuber. Please check out his channel. I'm gonna put the link again down below on the description box. A video is gonna be coming out soon with him and me and over Cebuano and Spanish kind of video. So please check that out. If you haven't. Really cool guy. If you speak a different language, please, and you're able to go to Toronto, I highly recommend you endorse and make your language known and aware. Um, Other than that, the first thing I want to talk about on this list is so you know how a curriculum. I have been thinking about writing a curriculum in learning Cebuano. So, meaning to say, like, I've been thinking about publishing my own book or writing my own book in learning Cebuano and actually having chapters, lessons, etc., like an integrative perspective of learning Cebuano. So, this includes like your grammar, vocabulary, common expressions, daily use of this language, etc., right? So, I've been thinking and had been thinking for a long time now about writing a curriculum or some sort of book or even publishing it. Well, the good news is I decided to start and begin writing it. My travels during this time to back to my hometown in Davao, and even in the Philippines, just in general, even here in Manila, have given me a lot of inspiration. Thank you for the Filipinos who have given me that inspiration and the experiences that I have gone through, that it's given me enough inspiration to actually start writing this curriculum. So, that said, um, don't expect this book to be out published in the next few years because I'm also looking to get back into grad school and finish a master's degree in teaching language and education. So, I'm kind of having a lot going on right now, but during that time is probably when I'll start continuing writing this curriculum or writing this book for you to learn Cebuano. Now, for those of you who have studied a foreign language in school, whether it's high school, university, college, wherever, right? Sometimes they give you these textbooks, these school textbooks that teach you a language. Say, for example, French, German, Latin, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, whatever, right? Whatever foreign language, you're given a textbook and it's integrated into chapters like by content, etc. Well, I'm thinking about doing the same for Cebuano. That's what my vision is. So once this book in the future gets published or made or whatever, I'll let y'all know. But in the meantime, I'm kind of juggling a working holiday, traveling, living abroad, and then eventually grad school, and then along with this curriculum that I'm kind of writing down. So right now, I just have ideas that I'm writing down for the first chapter, not even maybe an introduction to this curriculum, but because of because of the inspiration that I got, it gave me that push to finally start it. Right? It's starting. It's just slow, but it's in the works. So, and I know some of you out there, even I've gotten some comments that said I would cross the seven seas to even buy this book. Well, you might actually be able to do it. So that's just somewhere in the works. Um, I also understand that a lot of you have been requesting for like vocabulary and stuff like that, which is great because I'm gonna once I get the time to make more videos and stuff, I will focus more on vocabulary building. That said, so be on the lookout for like future videos in the next few months. Again, once I have the time to sit down and start writing some more things, because right now I'm just in the mode of traveling. Um, Kind of in the mode of just like vacation, holiday, whatever y'all call it. Um, that's just in the works right now. And it's just what's going to be coming up in the future. But again, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me that inspiration. And even the comments. The comments really help too. Like those comments to just kind of give me ideas. And I write down these ideas like right before I sleep. I write it down and just make sure that to keep keep a note of it so that way in the future whenever I open up that idea, I put it to what they say, put it from pen to paper. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is changes to the channel. So, with the new curriculum and ideas coming up, like I'm thinking about writing maybe a new series once this comes out. But this is like years in the future. I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen. So, just I guess just be on a lookout. I understand I'm just kind of getting maybe a little lousy on the videos, but hey, it is free. I mean, I don't charge. It's free resources. Apparently, it's some of the best right now in the world because, I understand that like not a lot of people can explain the grammar, etc. of whatnot in on these videos. So, the next thing I want to say too is thank you so much for those of you who were able to come to the meetup in Davao. That was really cool. Like, I learned a lot. Not It wasn't just me helping you, but it was also you teaching me about something. So in a way, I did learn a lot about the people that did camp, the my subscribers or whoever fans there are following. So thank you. You've given me a lot of ideas, broad horizons, and different perspectives just to ponder about. Um, and even those who didn't meet up, some of you sent me personal emails, which I actually do reply. So if you do want to send me a personal email, that's great. I will reply. I might be slow, but I will definitely reply. And I just want to say thank you. It's I remember there's one guy that sent me a personal email, and yeah, like I got to know people better. And got to give my insights about things. It's really nice to get to know you on a personal level too. So thank you for that. And wherever y'all are, I wish you the best of luck out there, the best of life out there. So be safe. Um, so yeah, that's just the thing. If you are in Australia, because I will be leaving for Australia in the next few days, I'm not sure if I'm gonna host a meetup in Australia, but if I'm not busy, then yeah, well, sure, why not? Maybe in Melbourne, maybe Perth. I don't know about Sydney. Maybe in Sydney, I don't know. But if you are in Australia, hit me up. I do wanna host like meetups and just meet people just for the heck of it, right? Meeting people is always a great thing. You learn something new. And I guess that's why I like to meet people because everyone has a story to tell about their life, right? So that's that. One thing I do want to talk about here on my list, I'm just looking at it, is learning a new language. So now, for those of you who have learned a new language or grew up bilingually, right, or trilingually or multilingually, you understand that learning a language can be difficult and challenging. Those of you who are monolinguals, especially those that just spoke growing up with just one language, it's even more challenging. Some things, and this is one thing that was recommended to me by like some advices with growing up or with being monolingual, or I guess learning another languages. If you to learn another language, whether it's an L2, L3 or whatnot, right? Second, third language, whatever. I think the best way to learn a language really is immersion because the moment you learn a word or a vocabulary word or just a piece of grammar or a phrase, and you can immediately apply it in real life, meaning you learn something, you heard it, and then you can repeat it back to someone who speaks that language is the best way to learn and use it. Your brain absorbs it a lot better. Now, I've spoken to Yannick as well. Yannick, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about, right? His method is also good, which is he writes down. So yeah, Yannick writes down things he hears on a day, right? And right before he goes to bed, he reviews what he learned, right? Now I do that too, okay, because it helps. It helps me retain uh phrases, grammatical concepts, vocabulary, what have you, right? And you're able to apply and remember and recall to yourself saying, "Oh yeah, I remember this meant that and that, or this is used in this situation or that situation," right? So those kind of situations are ways where you can help retain language acquisition. So if we're talking about you going out there in the public space, right? You learn something new, and you're able to quickly use that word back to other people who speak that same language. That's the best way to learn a new language is immersion, right? You're not only hearing it, you're also using it. So, right? I look at this through four perspectives in learning a new language: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Those are the, if you can master those four ways of learning a second language, or I guess they call it second language acquisition or acquiring a second language, then you're on your way to go. Like, you're set, right? But again, I just want to reiterate that immersion is the best way to learn a foreign language, especially when you're living in an area where that language is alive. All right, and that goes to my next point. Language speaking. Once you start speaking a language, the culture of that language becomes alive. It comes to life. Why? Because that language is the baggage to that culture, right? The moment I start speaking something, that culture comes alive. It's just something to keep in mind. So just some food for thought for you, okay? Um, that said, I'm probably gonna make another video or a video about learning Tagalog over Cebuano because I've gotten requests over making a video of that and what my opinions are, my perspectives, and I will tell you, like, there are so many floating videos out there on YouTube that explain whether you should learn Tagalog first or Cebuano first, or which or the other, right? I'm gonna make a separate video on that because it can get lengthy with what I have to say. So be on the lookout for that. And I think the last thing I want to talk about are just, I guess, like future updates, but I already talked about that. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to talk about, but I just wanted to make this video update for y'all. All right, pretty simple. Um, and again, it's just like announcements that are happening. I'm still gonna continue on with the Learning Cebuano series, but things might change a little bit now that I've gotten more people asking me questions. I guess a little more subscribers, and I want to gear it more towards deficiencies, anything that's being or any lacking kind of things. Because at first, when I started this channel, it was primarily on grammar building, explaining how concepts are, because no one else in the YouTube world can explain it really well, especially if you have a linguistics background, or no, I'm sorry, especially when you don't have a linguistics background. Because you see many YouTubers out there that want to teach Cebuano 101 or Bisaya dialect 101 when, it's completely wrong. Which, by the way, if you are watching this video and you are teaching the Cebuano and you keep calling it a dialect, you cannot be trusted, all right? It's a language, not a dialect. You have to do that scholarly research on this language in order to back up your scholarly information, all right? So those of you who are watching this is my advice to you. With those floating videos of learning Cebuano in YouTube, I would shy away from those who refer to the language as a dialect, right? Or teach grammar concepts through an Indo-European perspective, okay? I would shy away from those because Cebuano is a completely different language that has characteristics of both, yes, from Indo-European languages and whatnot, and also Austronesian, but you need to understand that Cebuano is also very unique in the way that it does not function like an Indo-European language, all right? And it's not a dialect. So be wary about those videos out there, or people or YouTubers out there who do teach this language. but refer to it as a dialect. So watch out for that. Um, and and I think that's all I have to say. Other than that, I hope everybody had a good Christmas season, holiday season. I mean, I did. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all next year. Be on the lookout for Bahador Alast's video with me that's coming out in a few days. Please like, subscribe to him, and again, please like, subscribe to Yannick. Thank you so much for meeting me, and I wish y'all a good day.